We're here because the Great Hunt has been called. Only the boldest make it into the Great Hunt. Every bounty hunter who's won a Great Hunt went on to massive glory and riches.
Jory, Brayden.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Winning the Great Hunt won't merely be good. It will be splendid. When I win, the entire galaxy will know the name Taro Blood.
Jory, shoot the kill!
Too late, old man.
The big mouth running the show claimed he was Taro Blood. He's a big shot even for a Mandalorian.
We need to find this man, Mako. He needs to die.
If Blood's determined to win the Great Hunt, our best bet of catching up to him is getting you in that competition.
I am Grata. It is my honor to represent the Great Hunt. I have been investigating possible malfeasance by one Taro Blood.
He slaughtered my crew to keep me out of the Great Hunt.
I reviewed your security holo-recording and witnessed the murder of your teammates by Taro's men. While dishonorable, the attack wasn't technically against the rules.
Nothing will stop me from getting revenge.
As you wish, but know that Taro is protected by this competition's rules, the same as you. I shall continue to closely monitor Taro Blood's activities. If he breaks the Great Hunt's rules, he will pay for it. Indeed, you have proven yourself worthy of the Great Hunt. But the competition is only beginning. From here, you must go to Drummond Kaas, the Imperial capital.
Taro Blood will get what's coming to him. That's a promise.
When you arrive on Drummond Kaas, seek the Huntmaster in the Mandalorian Enclave. He will answer all your questions about the Great Hunt.
About the whole Great Hunt thing. Thanks. It'd mean a lot to Brayden that you stuck with it.
I'm in this for your sake, more than his.
That's sweet in a total and complete lie kind of way. Great Hunt was Brayden's dream. Talked about it for years. Day he told me he'd found you. Should have seen him. Grinning and laughing so much, I thought his face would split in half.
Laughing doesn't sound like something he did much of.
Thought maybe he'd gone crazy. Winning this thing, it would have meant more to him than revenge. So I'm gonna skip saying thank you again because you get the idea already. Let's just get moving.
All right, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out, playing some more Star Wars: The Old Republic. And today I'm continuing our bounty hunter playthrough, attempting to become a Mandalorian, which of course eventually does happen, I believe. But in any case, you'll notice my armor is slightly different, and my companion's armor is also different. That is because, well, I've done a little bit of crafting and such. I haven't actually gone anywhere. I've stayed here on the station, but I got some crew skills. I started up crafting some stuff. I used my legacy, which my other characters particularly, to get some additional armor and equipment and stuff. And I've been making plans for the future of my character over here. In Base 7, I'm not going to show those off just yet because I'm going to let you guys figure out what I'm planning on doing. But in any case, I've got all customized armor apart from the chest guard because I'm going to be utilizing a new chest guard once I get to level 15 anyway. And in the meantime, I figure we'll just go ahead and continue on. So, let's see. Like before, I am going to be merely doing the bounty hunter storyline. I'm not going to get sidetracked by any of the additional side quests or anything. So, we are going to head to Drummond Kaas. You'll also notice that I have a new rocket. It's a, hold on, that is... No, that's the determination. My new rocket is a vehicles rocket boost. There we go. It's a vehicle that I had unlocked previously through the legacy, so all my characters can use that one, or you know, I can get all my characters to use that one. Let's see. Hold on a second, real quick. I need one last key binding quick bar modification right here. There we go. So that even in areas where I can't mount my jetpack, I can still use my limited time rocket. Okay, let's go to Dromenkas. Now, in the last few episodes, I actually cut out a lot of the movement and travel going from one place to another, and I don't know if you guys liked that or if you prefer to see, you know, the entire travel or whatever. But I'm going to continue doing it like that. I'm going to travel from one place to another, you know, utilizing, you know, as I normally would. And then, you know, I'll just cut out the boring bits, this direction. And that way you guys don't get bogged down with a lot of footage of me just running around and fighting. Apart from within the storyline limits.
Ugh, spaceports all smell the same. Engine exhaust, coolant fluid, and spacers who haven't bathed in a week. Let's get out of this stink. Whatever the rest of Dromenkas is like, the air has got to be fresher than in here.
I would have figured you'd been to Dromenkas before.
Braden and I moved around a lot when we first got together, but we never made it here. Just a reminder, this is an imperial world, which means rules, rules, and more rules. If we tweak the local authorities, they can make life really hard.
My goal is to join the Great Hunt. That's it.
Still, let's try to keep a low profile. Come on, the Mandalorian Enclave is in the Citadel. Our contact is someone named Chris DeMarcon.
All right, we're here at Kos City. On our way to the Mandalorian Enclave, it looks like. First, let's take care of Albea's body. I guess I'll have to take that up here. Yep, over here to the speeder. Now, the speeders are actually the only way to get across over to the Citadel, so... normally, I don't like taking these speeders unless I absolutely have to, because it... Oh, my things... There we go.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Because I don't like taking the speeders if I don't have to, because it reduces the amount of combat I get to see, and that in effect would then make my level lower than I would like. So, in any case, I do have that. So let's go ahead and use that. Logistics officer.
I'm here to claim the bounty on this Republic scientist. Name's Albea.
Albea, you say? One moment. Yes, here, wanted dead. You certainly fulfilled that part. Give me a moment to verify her identity. Very good. Here's your dispensation. Now, if you don't mind, I need to call for someone to clean this up.
Nice. Stop that. Yeah, my armor, my current armor is better than what I picked up out there anyway. Okay. Looks like it's time to go into the Mandalorian Enclave and join the Great Hunt.
Pinky.
Alright, sweeping blasters is going to go down here. And the electro dart is going to go up there. Hey, there's Krista.
And then I told him, you think that's cold? You should see what I did to the Gamorrean. I never saw a Rhodian run so fast in my... Whoa. Hello, handsome. You here to sweep me off my feet?
We are here for the Great Hunt. We've been sponsored by Nemro the Hutt.
Oh, what's this? Got yourself a pet? Little sister, maybe? It's not enough to hold a real man's interest anyway.
Mako's my backup. That's all you need to know.
Didn't mean anything. It's just rare we get any fresh meat in here worth putting on the grill.
Can you change the subject already?
Oh, don't get your blaster jammed. You probably ain't gonna like what I'm about to tell you. But there's nothing I can do about it, understand? There's one spot left open in the Great Hunt, and over 3 dozen hunters who got sponsorships.
You don't expect me to just give up, do you?
Of course not. But life's about to get a bit crazy. You best be ready. The Huntmaster himself will explain how we're gonna sort things out. Head into the main room, and show some respect. When the Huntmaster's done talking, come on back in here. I'll be handling you from here on out.
Quiet! Quiet, you dogs! The Huntmaster is about to speak. Pay attention and show some respect for once in your lives. You heard the Huntmaster. You're competing for the last spot in the Great Hunt by taking down 3 bounties on Droman Kaas.
You expect us to hunt here with Imperials crawling all over us? And Sith?
If you're afraid to compete, the spaceport's that away.
Yes, that's the spirit. For all you overblown, useless, no-talent cowards, we installed a handy exit door. Use it now! The rest of you, the real hunters, go see your handlers. They'll get you oriented to the planet and assign you 3 unique bounties. Everyone who takes down all 3 of their bounties wins a spot in the final melee. Anyone who doesn't get all 3 is out.
Hunting on Droman Kaas? That's suicide. I'm grabbing the first shuttle out of here. I suggest you do the same, friend.
Do I look like a coward to you?
Now you look like a kid with fire in his eyes. The kind who gets himself killed. I'm done here. May your quarry fall before you, Hunter.
Well, what are you standing around for? Back to your handler. That's Krista for you, new blood.
Well, well, well. Looks like we have a twist.
A dozen cowards just scurried out of here. Probably won't stop till Droman Kaas is light years behind him. You understand the basics, right? 3 bounties, hardest targets on Droman Kaas. Gotta get all 3 to qualify for the final melee.
This is the best job in the galaxy.
Ooh, I like you. You're even crazier than the rest of these hunters. Now let's see who your first target is. Whoa, this can't be right. You got enemies among the Mandalorians or something?
Just Taro Blood, the Mandalorian who killed Brayden. What'd he do?
I'm used to having the cards stacked against me.
I wouldn't wish this bounty on anybody. Gotta play the hand you're dealt, though. The target's a Republic noble named Valtaka. He got captured during an Imperial raid, brought back here, and sold into slavery by mistake.
I love it when fat aristocrats get theirs.
My thoughts exactly. Nobles can all go rot.
I've seen how Imperials treat their slaves. It ain't pretty. Altaka's slave group was building a big old statue in the jungle. The slaves rebelled and took over the site. Nobody can get in there. We don't even know if he's still alive. If he is, the family will pay big.
Will the family pay big for a corpse?
They'll pay for the body, but not as much as alive. Details are on the hire slip. The slaves got themselves a tent camp near that statue they never finished. If Altaka's still kicking, he's probably somewhere in there. Before you go, meet your new best friend. The S-86K full-gauge carbonite armor upgrade. You can't shoot a fella with this while he's springing around. It's too slow to charge up. But once that fella ain't resisting, say, after a good long beating, The S-86K will freeze him for transport.
I don't tend to take people alive.
I hear you. But sometimes a payday's bigger when your catch is still flopping on the deck. You find that Republic noble fella and claim that first bounty, then hurry it on back here as fast as you can.
Well, time for us to go get a noble, it looks like. Now, in the combat proficiencies... Alright, I got heat dampening on my first one, which eliminates heat on certain things. The rest of these, I don't know what I'm going to be getting. I'm just going to grab these as I go and figure out what would be best at the time. But I did choose the Arsenal line because, well, I like explosions. Like this!
Trouble on the way.
I also, as you saw earlier, got the armor mech. What do you call it? For the crew skills, I got armor mech so I can craft my own armorings and everything. And then I've got scavenging and underworld trading, which help with the armor mech. Some of my other characters have cyber tech, or one of them does. And that allows me to create the mods and enhancements that I would need. Come on, there we go. That would allow me to create the mods and enhancements that I need for my armor, so I can actually create all the modifications for all my armor. And the only thing that I can't do is the barrels for the blasters. So... Alright, here we are at the unfinished Colossus, where the slaves and such are. Hurry up, Mako, you're going too slow. Now, I'm wondering why it wouldn't let me use the electro dart. Maybe there's a electro dart. Maybe the target being a strong was... Maybe move closer. Oh, so I have to be real close to electro dart almost. That's interesting. Alright, so I gotta get over there. I'm just gonna be killing people until I can get over there, so, he aggroed them before I could. Now, if I'm not mistaken, over here there's a group of them that I can just mow down! Let me do a little flop with this. Okay, so I can do this. Alright, so there's a medical droid.
Would you look at the size of that statue? There must have been an army of slaves building it. No wonder the Imperials haven't stamped out the rebellion yet.
That is a big statue.
Trouble on the way!
Just gotta kill 3 more. Let's see. Ah, yeah, let's take out the coordinator over here. Yeah, let's see what we got. Just credits. Boo. Okay.
My dear Altaka, when I got your message, I could scarcely believe it. We have found each other after all these years.
Oh, looks like a love letter. From an Imperial noble, no less. Juicy.
Pay attention. This may help us.
Righto.
It must have been the Force that brought you here to Drummond Curse, dear Altaka. As for your predicament, fear not. I have friends in high places, and for the right price, they have agreed to help me. When the slaves attempt their pitiful revolution, a man will come to you dressed in rags. He will bring you to me. I shall say you are my missing brother. We will be Lord and Lady Dakar. I'm afraid I cannot get you off-world and back to your beloved family, but I promise to make your every moment here a joy. Our lifestyle will be the envy of all, and we'll attend parties at the Nexus Room every night. Be ready to join me, my love.
Wait, so the lady is his lover, but now he's posing as her brother? That's disgusting. Sounds like the Nexus Room is where we'll find these weirdos.
This whole planet is weird.
I am with you there. Let's go meet this Lord and Lady Daka. Lead on, boss.
Alright, guess it's time to head back to Cost City. Alright, here we are in the cantina. Now.
Wow, this place looks lively. I guess the Imperials have something that passes for fun after all.
Well, let's see what we got going on back here.
There, sir. Just as I said.
That looks like him, all right. Bounty Hunter. I am Sergeant Warlax of the Imperial Navy. You are commanded to hand over all your weapons and gear immediately.
You're a funny man, Sergeant. Think of that joke all by yourself?
Don't get cute, off-world scum. Remember, you're an outsider here. I can shoot you just as easily as bring you in.
Sergeant, Taro Blood here. Have you completed my little errand yet?
Blood, you steaming pile of filth!
Blast it! I told you not to call on this channel.
Since when does the Imperial Navy take its orders from Mandalorians?
Oh, this is ridiculously tiresome. He's still alive? What is wrong with you, Sergeant?
Sir? Who's that guy?
Blood, I'll talk to you later. Ignore the chatter, men. Let's take this hunter in.
I don't know what's going on here, Sarge, but I know it stinks.
Yeah,
Either you cut us in on this deal, or we walk.
Save your breath. You're dead.
Defend yourselves, men!
Not just the pretty sidekick, Buster.
Lord and Lady Daka.
Yes, may I help you with something?
Darling, please don't speak to that filthy vagabond. It's clearly not supposed to be here, and we shouldn't let ourselves look like we approve. Come, let us get a drink.
Shut up, lady. Altaka, you're coming with me.
To whom are you speaking? I've surely never heard of anyone named...
Stow it, darling. Just feel the smug knowledge radiate from him. We knew this might happen eventually.
Yeah, only so long you can keep dating your brother before something goes wrong.
So you know our little secret. What does an insignificant creature like you want? What would make you dare threaten a noble?
I was promised a pile of credits to take him back to the Republic.
You mean back to my family, don't you? But I thought, You told me I was trapped here, that I would have to forget my family, that this charade was the only way.
Inside voice, darling. I may have exaggerated a bit, but hasn't it been nice here? The parties, the late nights, the intrigues and such?
You witch! Keeping me here as your plaything when I could have been home with my sisters and dear mother.
Ah, you can be such a whiny pain. It's a wonder your nobility. Let us make a new deal, bounty hunter.
No deals. You give me Altaka now.
Oh, stop testing my patience. The only reason you aren't dead is because I'd rather not cause a scene.
Making a scene is part of my job description.
Defend me, my love.
What? Are you insane? You killed her, just like that. She was evil and twisted, but I did love her once. We met years ago on Alderaan. She was so dark and mysterious, and now she's dead.
You can mourn her while you're in Carbonite.
Oh, of course.
Well, that's one target down. Let's go see if we can get the rest of them.
Hey there, Hunter. Competition out there's something crazy. Couple of hunters died in the jungles. Big Trandoshan got arrested by the Imperials. And you found yourself an unfindable Republic noble. His family was plenty generous with their live bounty.
If this is a competition, why are there still credits on these jobs?
Well, first of all, gear and ammo ain't cheap. Second, the Great Hunt is mostly secret, so the more it looks business as usual, the better. Your second bounty's a bit of a mystery. Apparently, whoever's stacking the deck against you gonna keep right on stacking.
Hardly surprising.
What I got here is a classified red flag request from Imperial Command. No details, just flashy warnings and a contact. Admiral Frabal, Imperial Navy.
I don't see what the big deal is.
You haven't dealt much with Imperials, have you? They make Hutts look downright honest. Here's the slip. Frabal's in the city, not all that far a stroll. Go get him.
Right. I don't know why it's giving me a, I mean, I don't need either of those. Those are... Oh, they're just... Yeah. I don't need those.